Okay, we're back.
Hey guys, we're double spooning my dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Doing a doggy style.
Probably should have started like actually where
the cheese is at.
It's okay, it's not that
Where
hard.
the cheese at? I don't know.
Where the cheese at, Phil? Where the cheese at, boy?
It's okay, because you guys didn't get to see that, I'll give you a cool little secret.
Ooh, special secret. Secrets are no fun. Secrets. Whoa.
That's where life is. Woo!
How?
How do I have 13 now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No clue.
Didn't I start off with like 3 when I entered this world? Now I have 14.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I think that one's worth like stinking 10.
Must be.
It must be.
Special ones. You get an achievement, bruh. Well, what voice was I doing a little bit ago?
Bubbles.
No, I was going the...
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? You're just like, what the heck?
You just got
Is this the palm tree bird thing?
I got the first one, right?
Yeah. Wait, what? No, you dropped it.
He said, put me down! Put me down! Put me down! He's crying.
Oh my gosh, you just fed it to the
Let's
nasty.
see what happens when I go and find out.
Bleeding everywhere.
Ah, you ripped my...
Stupid
I
voice.
just had surgery. I just had it.
You sound
I'm
so
sorry, I
stupid.
didn't know.
You sound like a mixture between like Rocky and just like some stupid sad guy.
Adrian!
Oh yeah. Good stuff. No. Adrian. Where is this? Yeah, just listen to his
Eat
voice.
the freaking cheese, you stupid
Tell me
mouse.
you don't hear like the
He's getting
Oh
fat.
my
Oh, he farted.
marvelous.
Stupid fat rat.
Why do you have a southern voice and you're like a
Dude, I'm
New York
next,
area?
because I'm next to a barn.
Oh, that's right. It's country music. There's a bumpkin.
No.
Good old bumpkin.
Bumpy. I want to drink
Good
some
old
moonshine.
Pat Venus.
Want to drink some moonshine?
I want to drink a Pat Venus, that's right.
Get in my truck, eating chicken with my girlfriend, who is actually my sister.
Oh.
That's all.
Incest.
Yeah.
Depression. Yeah. Every country song ever. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Put me down! Put me down! Put me down! We gotta put me down!
They scream for help before
Yeah, they
you
do. Oh my god. Yuck.
You think it's gonna happen?
You're gonna blow up. Oh my gosh. No. No. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, too much.
Look at his tail pops to it.
Ew. Oh my gosh. Censored. Blood, guts everywhere. Oh my god, this is just flesh. Why is this flesh thick, dude? Oh my god. He's still blinking.
His tail's so
Oh my gosh, with his spine. That's what the heck? And there's more gas. Oh, now she's gonna she was really riding him. Hey, Mr. Squirrel.
Real neat inside that barn.
Real neat inside that barn.
I wonder why they chose not to do subsurface scattering on, well, then rounding out on the eyes. On these guys. It's just too much power, man.
It's just too much polish. This
Or
isn't
no,
intended.
what is it? Smooth shading instead of the hard shading they have.
I think you think that they had way more utilities than they did. Like,
I'm pretty sure they could. They have smooth shading in this game.
if they do,
Look at his
then-
tail.
Oh. His tail's not that smooth.
It's got shading on it.
Yeah, it does.
It's not smooth at all. I'm saying the textures are though.
It wasn't a priority. It's not Nintendo polish, man.
Well, I mean, they don't. Nothing really does. You're right. Nothing really does. It is Nintendo polish. It's a Nintendo game.
No, this is not made by Nintendo.
It's produced by
This is
Nintendo.
not. No, it's not.
Well, it's for the N64, man.
Yes.
Originally, it's
that is
produced-
true.
What the heck?
But that doesn't mean it was
Okay, what am I supposed to
developed
do?
by Nintendo.
No, it was not developed by Nintendo.
Exactly,
Nintendo
that's-
would never.
Exactly. That's why I say by it's not Nintendo
I
polish.
actually can't remember where to go.
Wow. We're already stumped, guys. 3rd episode.
I need to get in the barn.
Yeah, which is probably on the roof. It's, oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh my, twice.
Oh,
Oh, 3.
times.
Yep, got it
wait,
again.
go for another. Okay.
Oh, wow, I thought I was gonna get you right in the head. Get your ear and squish you even more.
Squishy even more.
Squish you even more every time. So, should I tell them about what happened earlier? On my way here.
Sure, make this episode the interesting one.
Yeah, we'll do that while he does his thing.
Start off
So-
strong.
Yeah, start off strong. Okay, so, I live in the Mankato area,
No,
Minnesota.
man. Why would you even release that? Why didn't you
I-
just say, like, I live in an area near Shiraz?
Well, but I don't. I live a good portion away.
Come on.
I live, I mean, a trip. I live a good trip away from Shiraz.
I'd be tripping.
Make my time. I make sure I spend my time over here. But anyways, I was driving down here, and I get pulled over, and right away I look at my speed, and I'm thinking like, am I speeding? Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I wasn't speeding. I had my brights on because it was fairly late at night. It's like 10:30 ish. I was about to say esque. 10:30 yeah.
But you know what I was supposed to do?
What? Yeah, but ground pound that or button.
Just step on it.
But I was doing that, and I was like really freaked out at the moment. Okay, and the cop pulls me over, and he asks me like a whole bunch of questions. He goes off. He starts off by saying, first I was like, officer, like, what did I
Did
do
he
wrong?
say, like,
Something
do you know
like
why
that.
I pulled you over?
No, he didn't even say that.
Ooh,
He
you're
didn't
like-
even say that. He went straight to the chase, and he took my license, went back to the car, just like barely said anything at this time. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions." I'm like,
Do you
okay.
swear to abide by the truth only?
You abide by the truth and only but the truth. But no, he starts asking me a series of questions, and I'm starting to think like, what the heck, like questions? Like, aren't you just gonna like, if I was speeding, you would have just given me the ticket or something else? And he asked me a question like, do you know,
So and so.
a Mary?
Don't release any information.
She's okay.
Yeah, I know, but don't do that.
Okay, we'll just make up a name. We'll Jan Levinson. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Jan Levinson.
Okay, let's say, do you know by chance a Jan Levinson? And then I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know anyone by that name. And then they were like, well, there has been reports of a murder happening recently within this very night, and you are driving the suspect's car.
Oh man.
Like a car that's identical to the suspect. And I'm like, oh my god, like what the heck? Like this, I don't even know how to process this. Like, am I being persecuted for murder?
No.
Like
no.
this isn't even.
the worst.
It's not me. It's not me. But
Death
apparently, the suspect had the same exact car. So then I'm starting to freak out, and he like could tell I was getting nervous, so that made me sound even more guilty.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not guilty for it at all.
I
But
mean,
he started asking me more and more questions like, so how long have you known this Jan? And I'm like, I never knew this Jan. And he's like, so when was the last time you saw Jan? And I'm like, I've never seen Jan.
what was Jan's hair color?
Yeah,
I've never seen
he
Jan.
asked me stuff like that, just over and over again, trying to get me to slip. And I kept saying like, I honestly do not know this person at all. I've never met this person. Then he calls over the person's friend. The witness that was already in the vehicle.
Yep.
Brings it over, and I step out of the vehicle. I'm already like, what the heck have I got myself into? And she comes up, she's bawling her eyes out, because apparently it happened recently, like within the past couple of hours. She's crying, like, profusely. She walks over, and I'm thinking, like, I pray to God that I do not look anything like this person that she's looking for. And she's like, no, it's not him, blah, blah, blah. And the officer was, I swear, trying to, like, get her to make sure it was me. So
yeah, he was just tired of looking for the murderer or something.
Yeah, he was saying, like, you sure that this doesn't look anything like him? Because, you know, in the heat of the moment, you know, your image, your, whatever can be, what's it called? It can be, not accurate, whatever. Yeah, it's
you're
like
hysterical and you don't
hysterical
understand.
and you can't even recognize. You don't know what you're talking about. Basically said that, and she's like, no, for sure, it's definitely not him. I'm sorry for all the trouble. And then from there on, he tried to find more and more things wrong with me. Like, he's like,
might as well put you through all the
yeah,
tests.
exactly. He's like, so have you had anything to drink tonight, sir? It is a Friday, and finals are coming up. And I'm like, no, I'm not old enough to drink. And they said, oh, I wish I did have a drink though. And that right there, just jokingly, I didn't even think about it. And he's like, okay, yeah, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the car. We're gonna do the breathalyzer test. So I do the breathalyzer test, and the first time it comes up as like a 0.1, and I'm thinking like, I swear on the Bible, I did not drink anything. So I said like, I have not drinking anything. Let me try it again. So they recalibrated it, and then I did it, and then I blew like a 0 straight off the board. And then after that, it had to be a 0. After that, they started looking like, because I was wearing a leather jacket, and they're like figuring like, oh, this guy does drugs and stuff like that. So they start saying like, so do you have any illegal substances in your car? And I'm like, no, I do not, and never have. And then he said like, so how much is in the trunk? And then I said, there's none. The only thing in my trunk are some guitar cases with guitars in them. And as soon as I said the guitar cases instead of like just guitars,
we've got a weeder over here.
Yeah, they literally like, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to open up the trunk so we can search your vehicle. And then I said, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that, but I mean, I have nothing to hide, so I let them look through it. They didn't find anything, and then the cop starts asking me questions like, so why are you driving around here so late at night on a Friday? And I'm like, I'm gonna visit a friend. I'm gonna celebrate his birthday party. And he said, you sure are there gonna be any drugs at this birthday party? He's just straight up said like, are there gonna be any drugs?
Guys, this is the best part.
He said, are there gonna be any drugs? And I said,
between waiting times, Nathan was texting me.
Yeah, I had to wait until I could like
for
say
about
any
an hour.
questions. For about an hour, I was pulled over, and for the first maybe 10 minutes, I couldn't say anything and ask questions. So I asked him if I could text Shiraz, and I'm texting him every now and then during all this stuff as it's happening.
Yeah.
And I said, absolutely not. There are not going to be any drugs at this
party. No, there's not.
And I said, as confidence, I am going like, this is him. I'm talking to him right now. I'm gonna ask him if there are, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna ask him straight up.
Are there gonna be drugs at the party?
Yeah,
and he's gonna show the police
Yeah.
the text where I say, no, there's not gonna be any drugs.
Yeah, exactly. And I text him like, so are there gonna be any drugs at your birthday party? And he texts back, I will get this open. Okay, this is straight up.
This is right in front of the police.
Yeah, I'm showing it the screen as it's happening. He literally says, just some crack and Mary Jane, dude. In like D-O-O-O-O-D is like in bold letters, just some crack, dude. And Mary Jane. And right then, like, my heart sank.
In front of the police.
Any evidence I had whatsoever.
Oh, man, game over.
It was like, I started laughing just because I knew, like, how, like, I'm screwed. Like, I'm going to jail now. This is not...
Because he couldn't tell me that it was, like, the police that were asking.
Yeah, because I was so confident in, like, thank God, I'm gonna prove it, you know? I'm just gonna text him.
I was just gonna say, no, there's no drugs.
No, of course
Of
he's not
course
gonna be
I'm sarcastic, so.
Of course he's like, just some crack and marijuana, man.
Crack and Mary Jane, dude.
Crack and Mary Jane, dude. And then, you just instantly, I don't even, man.
That's
that,
so
like,
funny.
crushed any like credibility I had with them whatsoever. Like I swear I was almost out until Shiraz literally responded with that as I have it facing towards him, and then I see the text message. It's the worst thing ever.
Gosh.
It doesn't get any worse than that.
No,
That's like
I mean, right in front of the police, there's just some crack and Mary Jane, dude.
Yeah, just some crack and Mary Jane, dude. Just
What
casually.
did the police do after that, Nathan?
The police after that, like, kind of brushed it off a little bit, but it took me a while to convince them that, like, see, the dude spelled out really long was, like, super, like, as a joke, and eventually they realized that it was a joke, and then they let me go. All they did was, I'll read through because this is all pretty much logged in through the text as the stuff happened.
It is.
That,
You're like, dude, you made it just like a
yeah,
thousand times
exactly,
worse. And I was like, wait, were
This
they
is
reading
what
the text?
I said, are there going to be any drugs at your birthday party? And they said, just some crack and Mary Jane, dude. And I was like, oh my god, you just made everything worse. And then you're like, what, did they read your text? LOL. And then Shiraz responds with it to make it better. Police officer, please have mercy. We're white and we're Christian at the same time. Just blah, blah, blah. Then I tell him, like, all this stuff. Yeah. I told them. Ugh, I don't even remember. It's late right now. It's like 2:30.
Dude, watch the game, man.
Yeah, watch the game. Now that we got that story out of the way.
Just watch this. Watch this.
Night.
You're like the rest of them.
I like the rest of
I
them.
ain't gonna tell you about the big-breasted babe.
Yeah, big-breasted babe, huh?
Big what?
Big what?
That might have got your attention. She's lovely.
She's oh
You
my
see me
god.
there? He's like,
She's lovely. It spells out her body.
why are you pollinator?
You wouldn't believe.
Wow.
You made that joke. And here it is in the flesh.
Oh my god.
In the beef.
I have the same mind as these creators.
There she is.
Oh man. Breasts. Mm. Oh, so, I'm a bee. Stupid.
See it? Says it, don't read them.
Oh, man.
Well, what's in it for me?
So that was my night.
I thought you were begging.
No, this is night to night.
That was literally like a couple hours ago. I got here at like 12.
He soused me. Ha, soused him. Alright, next time we're gonna learn more about,
More about fun things that happened.
we'll learn more about this big-breasted sunflower.
Yeah. Story of Nathan.
LOL.